People often ask, what is the greatest need for children growing up in Ukraine's orphanages? My answer is, remember when you were young? What was your greatest need as a child or a teenager? Someone to understand you, love you, and encourage you. Someone to help lead the way. Don't we all need the same thing? Unfortunately, many of these kids are growing up without that support. Between the ages of 15 to 17, they leave the orphanages extremely unprepared for life on their own. As a result, most boys end up living a life of crime, in and out of jail. More than half of the girls become involved in prostitution. The result is another lost and hopeless generation, destined to repeat a cycle of abandonment, addiction, and abuse. But God has prepared a different destiny for them, one of healing, hope, and promise. Recently, God has given me a strategy to do what we do, but in a larger and more efficient way. To buy a building for True Hope is the next step. A place where orphan graduates in desperate need can live, learn, worship, and move forward into a brighter future. God has provided the perfect property that will serve the ministry in so many ways. The main building, which was built in 1988, is 2.5 stories and is 1,600 square meters or 18,000 square feet. The top floor will accommodate up to 70 young people presently spread among 15 different transition homes in the city. The main level will be sectioned off to serve several purposes. First, there will be training rooms. Classes like computer, English, photography, hairdressing, and cooking will build job skills and improve their chances of successfully supporting themselves. Secondly, the space will hold a variety of small businesses where teens can work, such as salon, tailor shop, and even the first ever peanut butter factory in Ukraine. In addition, there will be space for an administrative office and rooms to house visiting teams. On the property, there is also a smaller building that is a little over 200 square meters or 2,000 square feet in size, that will eventually serve as a church building. Even though kids have faced some of the life's toughest trials, and it seems like they have nothing to offer, but He will raise them up to be a bride that gladly gives and serves those who are also abandoned and broken. We are excited to see what God is going to do, but we need your help to see it happen. Both buildings will cost $150,000. Plus, we need at least another $50,000 for basic renovations. This building has been abandoned and burned out, destroyed and neglected, just like the lives we're trying to restore, which isn't easy, but is possible with God. Help us to restore this building so that we could continue restoring lives. We are not only seeking those who will partner with us financially, but we're looking for those who will adopt this project as their own. Partners who will commit to praying, checking in on us, and even visit to help us teach and train. Together, we can give God the opportunity to change these kids' destinies one by one.